My name is Vanessa Frank, and I'm the author of a book called Destiny's Chase, which is a Christian supernatural fiction for women. I feel that women have a great desire for romance and the supernatural, and that's a very legitimate desire, as we were all designed by God for romance and the supernatural. However, so much of the time, the only provision for this desire being met is through the counterfeit and through really worldly products that are actually full of lies and corruption. I felt really grieved about this because I feel that as Christians, we should be able to offer the real deal. And so I asked the Lord about this, and He gave me a beautiful revelation about a romance that is so much more deeper than what the world has to offer. He showed me that as women, we dream about a man who would give up everything for us, who would find us so beautiful and so captivating that he'd be willing to lay down his life for us. And yet we completely miss the point that this has already happened. We see our romance with Jesus as being something that is abstract and in the past, rather than it being a love story that is happening this very day. And it's out of that revelation that I wrote Destiny's Chase. Through Destiny's Chase, I wanted to take the message of Christ's love from being something that may seem abstract and impersonal to something that is very unique and very personal. I found that time and again, women who have read this book come to me with stories of how it has personally touched their heart and how it led them into a highly personal encounter with God. Most of them tell me that it made them cry because it helped them to understand the depth of romance they are truly living. Destiny's Chase is the story of a relentless pursuit by a man who will go to any lengths and overcome any obstacle to win the heart of the woman he loves. It's the story of a young woman who desperately wants to be loved and searches for that love in all the wrong places. As a result, she's increasingly led down a path of brokenness and despair. However, it's also the story of a love that is so much bigger than that. Destiny's Chase is a love story for the weary and brokenhearted. It's a message that will forever change the way you view your value and significance. For those who feel they are beyond the reaches of grace, it's a provocative and poignant message of hope. In many ways, the story of Destiny is my own story. I grew up as a pastor's daughter and gave my heart to the Lord at a young age. However, as a teenager, I was bullied so badly that I ended up in hospital, and as a result of that and other issues, I developed dysfunctional coping mechanisms such as substance abuse, obsessive-compulsive disorder, anorexia, and self-harming. Then in my early 20s, I lost a business and found myself tens of thousands of dollars in debt. And just a few short months later, I had a bad accident and ended up dealing with chronic pain and having to spend 9 months lying on one side of my body. I hit rock bottom and needed real answers to the pain and questions I had in my life. My psychiatrist put me on several kinds of psychiatric medication, and I was told that it was probably going to take years for me to recover from these issues. However, God had a very different plan, and He showed me that if I was willing to pursue healing through Him with all my heart, all my soul, and all my might, there was hope. So I quit all my medications and I went on a deliverance ministry weekend where I instantly saw breakthrough in the area of anorexia. Then in the following months, as I continued to place my trust in God and seek healing through Him, I saw all my other issues of obsessive-compulsive disorder, substance abuse, and self-harming get healed. And today, I now live a life filled with a lot of peace, joy, and freedom. God's love has truly been the answer to my problems in life. You can buy Destiny's Chase at Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com. And for further information and to see the book trailer, check out Destiny'sChase.com.